Hello traders, in this video I want to talk to you about an interesting trade indicator that I found on Pocket Option. I was just looking through the list and to see, and I found this thing interesting here. This one is the Schaff Trend Cycle, and when I put it on the chart, I immediately can see that this graphically illustrates a trend, okay? Because if we look at the oscillator, most of the time when it gets to this point, maybe anywhere here, automatically you think, okay, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, let's buy the dips, let's sell the tops or whatever. But in this case, it shows you how the bottoms can become long drawn. And what I mean by long drawn is that I drew this trend line just now to connect these various swing lows, and in fact it went below that. And isn't it interesting how it formed this? Now notice how this has suddenly come up right as well, making this a very good indicator for the reversal as well. So I'm just thinking that this could go very well with a RSI or even a stochastic. So stochastic is a great overbought oversold, and how this would manifest in the stochastic, well, just as I was expecting, there will be a cross up on the lines. So but however, in stochastic, sometimes you can see the lines getting stuck together, crossing back and forth, and that's precisely when this one drew a very long straight, and finally it crossed up over here. I also further want to have an investigation what the RSI will look like if I put it on a 5 or a 6. I think it's quite appropriate, and what we see here is a line break. Of course, I want to point out that there was a premature line break over here to the upside, and even an increase in momentum. So a lot of people may have thought what would have happened here, but actually went down further. So on the whole, I think this is very interesting indicator, because if you've ever gone into martingales and you're like wondering, okay, why isn't it reversing yet? Why is it still going a certain way? Then I think this provides really good visual illustration. Combined with stochastics, in this setup here, I can see a divergence happening in this area right here. Can you see that? The divergence that's happening on the stochastic oscillator. We don't see the same divergence on the RSI. It's actually still making lower low. On the Schaff Trend Cycle, it is cycle. Okay, the cycle, it is pulling a straight, and when it came up very sharply as well. So when apart from going up sharply, can it come down sharply too? Yes, it can. Notice in this scenario there was a long drawn uptrend. This long drawn uptrend can also be seen by the point. Notice that it broke above the middle Bollinger here when it broke the Schaff Trend Cycle as well. Okay, and a little bit later on the stochastics, it went into the overbought territory. In the overbought territory, then the lines stuck together and then tried to cross down, and finally it crossed down over here after making a divergence between these 2 points. Also likewise divergence on the RSI as well. Notice there was a false break here, but this false break would have been good enough to win and exit. If you were in a trade over here, you would have been able to exit here, and finally you can win again over here. But this again is good illustration that sometimes these moves in the market, they can be long drawn. And like, I just want to point out to you guys that sometimes there's so many videos on YouTube by other so-called coaches, and they would like to say overbought you sell, oversold you buy. But is it always the case? And they'll say, oh, then martingale 3 times, martingale 3 times the previous one, martingale 3 times the previous one. Your account is gonna blow out so fast. But once you put an indicator like this, it makes sense. So today I hope you found this indicator interesting, and whichever the setup that you currently have on your charts, I would love for you to pop in this Schaff Trend Cycle to your current template and have an observation of how it interacts with your other indicators. Let me know how it works out for you. This comes as an indicator on the pocket option. So if you do not already have a pocket option account, you can get one by supporting me. Click one of the links in the video description down below. And I also do have a email course where you can get for free. Just click the link in the video description again, and you will be able to get daily lessons from me, and in addition to all my blog updates and blog posts to help you get started and getting successful in trading. Alright, subscribe if you haven't, and hit that bell notifications button so that you do not miss out any great video content just like this. Thanks for watching.